So, pretty much the way I record these is in sets of 3. I'll sit down, knock out like 3 of them, because I upload 3 a week of each particular game. Consoles being the exception, because, normally it takes an hour for me to get to 3, whereas with a console, if I just put in an hour and 20, I get A, a little bit farther in the game, and B, 4 episodes out of it. But yeah, for consoles, I usually just put in 3. So this is the second episode of this sit-down. Probably one more episode, and then I'm going to start drinking along with this game. Because I've been wanting a game to drink to. And this seems like a fine game to drink to. So, anyways, enough about that. Does he always evade your surveillance unit until he's at the very doorstep? This guy. Oh, he's got the energy again. This dude's great. I love this dude. He's interesting and different. You can't get a beat on this guy. That's the thing. I got your stuff. Do you always get your hands on Red Secret and Blue Whisper in less than an hour? I've been looking for them for years now. Think of me as more as a wish granter than a smuggler. How do you do it? How do you do it? Wishing is a powerful form of summoning. A strong-willed character such as yours really makes my job easy. Okay. Say, do you want to try your new ingredients on me? Yeah, let's give it a shot. Alright, Newman, listen up. Ah, this changes the angle. I get it. And apparently I'm Newman. 2 of my favorite ingredients are back in stock. Attaboy. Red Secret and Blue Whisper. 2 spirits will allow us to fine-tune into new emotions. Have you noticed the little triangles on the soul nodes? I had, actually. Well, those aren't just for show. I thought they were. These red and blue liqueurs can change the orientation of the arrow and soul disc, so from now on you'll have to mind the additional detail. Luckily, the shaker will help us get many effects into a single glass. Let's do this. Alright. Malthicarum. I don't know what that is. Hold on, let me look that up. Since I'm the English major, I don't know what that is. I'm not saying it's impossible, but the smart money's on the audience doesn't know what that is either. I'm gonna say that's Malthicarum. Definition. Usually translated as the Hammer of Witches, is best known and the most important trieste of witchcraft. The Malleus Maleficarum, usually translated as the Hammer of Witches. It was written by Catholic clergyman Heinrich Kramer under his Latinized name Heinricus, and first published in German city of Speyer. Alright, so maybe found new. But yeah, the Hammer of Witches, huh? That's a hell of a name. Alright, well, gee, I wonder which way the blue and red turn the arrow. Damn, he's gonna need a lot of blue, huh? I think that's about right. Probably should save that for last, though. Vodka, just a splash. Okay, whoa. God damn it. Well, maybe mixing it will help. And I think bourbon. Bourbon's what I need. No, absinthe. I was right the first time. Yes. Very good. Ah, it dumped the blue out, too. Alright, a bit more blue, then. A little bit more. That should be good. Actually, it occurs to me, I can probably just ice this. Well, nah, I should pour it in the tumbler a bit. Sure, get some ice in there, mix it all up. This will probably be fine. Oh, that is a problem, isn't it? Huh. Can I throw some tequila in there? Mellow it out? I absolutely can. Huh. Have another ice cube, champ. Bam! That's a weird drink. Have at it. Man, this is one hell of a drink. Soul-sinking cocktails would be a hit with my friends. You should join me someday in the underworld for a great party. Thank you. I'm afraid I can't leave the Red Strings Club, though. Don't worry, everybody dies eventually, Donovan. What? Client is approaching club. Ah, someone interesting, I guess. Dr. Edgar Coldstream, 37. Oh, good. Marco psychologist. Also, my father. Huh? Well, that'll be awkward. Hero's gonna hopefully ask him about SPW. What? What do you mean your father? He's the director of Project Takara. Alright, let's see how this works. I see you got yourself into a fine mess. I better vanish then. Good luck. Jesus fuck, who is this guy? I want to know so much more about Gost. Welcome to Red Strings Club. This dude looks rad. Although his pants are kind of dumb. This is the infamous Red Strings joint, huh? It's a club. Name's Edgar. Our mutual friend Larissa texted me telling me to come here. I just happened to be in the neighborhood, so I figured I'd drop by before joining her for some fun. She spoke highly of your cocktails, man. Yeah, she's my #1 patron. Name's Donovan. Pleased to meet you. Cool. First things first. Is that in a car android you're wasting as a greeting machine? I didn't know they'd introduced them to the public already. Not exactly, but you could consider it some sort of closed beta. Cool! You mind if we have him join the conversation? I don't know if that's a good... Yes, father. Program them all to address me as father. Guess I'm compensating for my lost semen dispenser. That's an interesting name for a penis, but sure. You have many beautiful children. Congratulations. Thanks, dudes. How's Akara been doing so far? Are you happy with the performance? Yeah, she's great. Bit bitchy when it comes to quizzes, but other than that, not happy with the stupid junk. Their initiative is unsettling. Well, a bit, but, you know, she seems nice enough. Doesn't beat a human partner. Honestly, given my only human partner is, what's his name? What is his name? Ah, hell. Brandy's. Yeah. I'm not a huge fan of Brandy's. I really like Donovan. Brandy's is alright, I guess, but I like Akara more than I like Brandy's. Yeah, she's pretty fun. Yeah, just go with amazing, way beyond my expectations. The empathy is off the charts, superhuman. No time they've adapted to my work style. How about just she? I guess they makes it sound like there's more than one of them, you know? Particularly when you're talking about units of robots. You could say it, you know, or just Akara. You should be really proud of Akara. Thank you, makes me happy to hear that. Thank you. That's great to know. Yeah, I like Akara. I was afraid all the educational supercontinent education may have ruined their nature. Yeah, she's fine. Education's in schooling them, not as in teaching them the core's philosophy. It's all the idea of the new CEO. Quite ironic if you think about how she's trained. Would you mind telling me more about the new CEO? That's a delicate issue. I'd rather talk about my stuff. Sure, what's your stuff? Mirror neuron algorithm, baby. I spent ages trapped in the lab giving the shape to this, and I can't wait for people to know its wonders. Sounds exciting. You bet. Though I gotta say I'm a bit disappointed you haven't offered me a drink yet. Of course, how rude of me. Let me put something together for you. But wait. No tequila, please. My body doesn't deal well with it. That complicates things a bit, but gotcha. No tequila. First of all... no, okay. The tequila's just gone. That works. Yeah, I think I should save these for last. What is this? Vanity and fraud. We'll probably get 2 questions then. Let's appeal to vanity first. In that case, I'm going to need a splash of bourbon. Bit more than that, Dave. Bit more than that, Newman. Come on. Okay. I won't be able to drink along with what everyone is drinking, by the way, because most of what I have is vodka. Although, I have mostly vodka, rum, and I think... one other thing. Oh, I do have a bit of tequila. Huh. So I was looking at the bottles up on my shelf. Ah, shit. That's the wrong one. Alright. Bit more bourbon. Scotch more bourbon. Cool, that should mellow that out. And absinthe, I suppose. Fuck. Okay, there we go. I always think I'm a little too close to the glass or too far over. I guess we don't really need a mixer, do we? Or, you know, Now I just fine-tune this bad boy. close to overflowing. Maybe I should. It's also not changing anymore. Alright. Into the mixer we go. Well, probably have to add a bit more blue in the end, but hey, whatever. Whoops. Almost dumped it all over the poor guy. Ah, shit. That went completely the wrong place. I was going for vanity. Just dump this crap out. How did that work? I just barred immediately to the left. Alright, let's try again. Vodka and absinthe. Okay, here we go. We got this, me. That is the fucking wrong one. Bourbon and absinthe. Jesus, me. Stop. Okay. Absinthe. Alright. Let's dump you in there. I'm guessing the problem was the game doesn't really account for amounts as opposed to mixed drinks. So even though I only had a splash of vodka and mostly bourbon, when I mixed the two together, it kind of counteracted. That's my guess as to what happened. Whoop. Ah, damn it. What the... Okay, now I need a bunch of bourbon. Wait, no, I need vodka. Almost fucked that up. Now whoops. Now I get some blue in here. Oh, it's so painfully close. Ugh. Get rid of it. It's infuriating me. Ugh. Alright, you. Have a bit left over in you. Throw you in there. Okay. Starting me on the right path. Let's throw a splash... Jesus. Splash of absinthe. We need to get this right, damn it. Splash of bourbon. Pour it in a fucking mixer. Shake it up. Shake it all up. Get it nice and shaken. Shook? I don't know. Splash of it. Okay. Bam. I can work with this. Okay. So, a pinch more absinthe. Cool. A splash of vodka. Not that much. Damn it! This is the problem. Like, if it's higher up, it seems I need to tip it less to spill. But if it's lower down, it seems I need to tip it more. Alright. Drown this son of a bitch in blue. Hopefully that's good enough. Ice. Ice. That's not enough absinthe! Ugh. This guy's tricky. Well, it rockets it to the side, but it's also like half full. Although the angle is now correct, so maybe. And now some bourbon. The angle isn't correct. I don't know what I was thinking. More absinthe. Ugh. More bourbon. Ice, ice, baby. Oh my god. We did it. Step. There we go. Fucking appeal to your vanity, you son of a bitch. It's a hell of a drink. Oh, shut up! How's a human being able to craft something this flawless? A lot of trial and error. I may have found my equal, but applied to bartending. I mean, I'm probably the #1 scientist alive, probably in all history in due time. But you, my friend, you are the best bartender this universe's chaos has ever given birth to. My most sincere congratulations, you talented son of a bitch. We should take a picture together for the annals. I like this guy. There's a certain, I don't know, certain bluntness to him. Whoa, dude, unless he's being serious. I assume what he's saying is... I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt that he's sort of making a lark of it all. Glad you liked it. Okay, I'm back. What should my privileged intellect help you with? Dying to know more about the MMA. Well, correct. Bedside pottery? What? Oh, besides pottery. Not bedside, duh. I'm dying to know more about the... Yeah, brag about it. Dying to know more about the MNA. I bet you are. Are you ready? Oh god, I'm so hyped. First of all, our assistance here will be to fill the basic information. The mirror neuron algorithm is the first program to live and reproduce for human beings. Using implant wearers as transmitters, the MNA can broadcast subconscious conditions to implant-free users. I object to that. This is performed via micro-expressions and subtle body language. Given enough exposure, an implant-free subject will adopt these patterns and become a new host for the program. That sounds terrific. Well, that sounds horrible, actually. Why didn't you tell me you'd known this all along, Akara? I don't blame them. These cuties come with pretty strict confidentiality protocols. Only a few of us at SuperCon can overwrite them. So what do you think? How is it even possible? What do you plan to broadcast? Doesn't that sound super villainous to you? How about just what do you plan to broadcast? Social psychic welfare. That's it. Dude, this shit isn't some toy. It's been developed for a good purpose. But just like nuclear energy, it could be catastrophic in the wrong hands. Well, quite. What keeps the wrong hands from getting on the MNA? After all, it's pretty tightly guarded in supercontinent servers. But even if a hacker got their hands on it... Yeah, I'm as comfortable giving, like, McDonald's a nuke as I would be giving a corporation this. See, a government with a nuke is one thing. That's sort of like a governing body, you see. It's supposed to have the people's interests at heart. Supposed to, I say. So, you know, I'm not the most comfortable when you chuck nukes around, but... I mean, I trust the government with nukes more than I trust a corporation with a thing that implants other people with their own tech. Even if a hacker got their hands on it, it's not like you can code the MNA from JavaScript, precisely. Microexpressions are quite inaccessible for us humans to encode. There are terabytes of data involved just in handling, say, the frown. How do you do it, then? You need an incredibly powerful AI to translate the logic to the MNA. Basically, in the current day, Akara is the only one who can pull that off. Ah... And what if somebody snatches an Akara unit along with an MNA? Well, in that case, it'd still need to hijack the whole implant network to run the program. That's like hacking the whole internet, dude. Okay, first thing, you should work on not telling some bartender you just met every step needed to get a hold of an MNA. Secondly, if I get the MNA and Akara to serve my mischief, no need to hack the internet. I only need to put a gun at the right head of the broadcast through Supercontinent's implant network. Wow, shit, you're right. Guess our failsafe here is Akara, then. You never betray us, right? Define us. Okay, you and me will review protocols when we get back to the lab. Good grief. I guess I can ask him all these. How is this even possible? I kind of get how you could control implant wearers, but I don't see myself falling for micro-expression bunk. Ah, that's where the magic of mirror neurons comes into play. Don't want to bore you with the scientific stuff, so I'll put it in layman's terms. These mirror neuron things fire when animals act, but also when an animal observes an act. Humans' mirror neurons are AAA shit. So basically, I recommend you tell Donovan about the experiment with primates. Ah, good idea, thank you. This illustrates it pretty well. If you eat a candy bar in front of a monkey will start salivating due to the mirror babies. If you do it in front of another human, it has the same effect. Ah! So humans have become walking advertisements, basically. That's not cool. But they become walking advertisements. Oh, fuck! What we're implying here is that M&A here could be like, oh, all the implant wearers are suddenly really craving a Twix bar. So all the implant users go out and buy Twix bars, and they broadcast this into other human beings' brains, who then want Twix bars. That's A, brilliant, I'll give him that, but B, ridiculously, like, unethical. I was gonna say cruel, but that's not quite the right word. It's entirely unethical. This is not an example of ethical marketing. Here comes the twist. If you act as if you're eating a candy bar, just mimicking, no candy involved, the monkey won't salivate, but the human still will. Huh? Monkeys are immune to drama, but our mirror neurons trigger an event in response to simulate action. So we don't even need to eat a Twix bar. It just, oh man, I'm brushing my teeth. And the guy across the street's like, oh man, I really need to brush my teeth. I better go out and buy some toothpaste. Although, I guess he would have needed to do that anyways. Bad example. The same as hunger, happiness, sadness, rage, etc. can be transmitted. Jesus. Mirror neurons play a critical role in empathy, after all. So basically, unless you're some underdeveloped primate, you'll succeed in the M&A. Foul! You're safe. Thank goodness. Very cool, right? Yeah. Forgive my boldness, but doesn't this sound kind of just a tiny bit supervillainous to you? What? Au contraire. It's like savior of mankind stuff. I don't believe you. Edgar, let's be frank here. You're pushing a mind control device. The attitude of knowing what's best for humanity just makes it even more delusional. Only left for you to just laugh maniacally in your lab. Oh, come on, don't tell me you already did that. Dude, I just love my job. Hopefully that also includes a self-destruct mechanism. Yeah, That is sort of the supervillain code. Dude, I just love my job. Still time for redemption. Not when I've pushed his ego. Maybe more of a fraud thing. Hopefully you also included a self-destruct mechanism. Where did Supercontinental find you? A comic book? He actually included a self-destruct mechanism. I'm hoping in the Akaras, and not the actual brain implants. Don't tell me it's a big red button. I'm not that dumb. Coded into Supercontinent's landline network. Don't tell me that! I advise you to stop talking. Whose side are you on, Akara? Yours, Donovan, but I feel somehow indebted to my father. I'd describe it as pity. What a time to show humanity. I was just starting to feel sorry for taking that much of a Vanguard anyway. Sure you and Brannies will be able to figure the code out. You know I'm still here, right? Alright, I've heard enough. Sorry you're getting all these bad vibes. I hate how you lack information and be all worked up, but I promise I'll put your mind at ease before I leave. Let's clear the move on to another subject. I think the fraud thing would be better for the new direction, so let's hit him with the Akara besides pottery. Any plans for Akara besides pottery? Pottery? That's a ridiculous tiny fraction of Akara's potential. Akara could well take any job, from any flippin' burgers to directing traffic. Akara could be your fucking dentist. You could kill a man in Akara, conduct an investigation, perform an autopsy, judge you in trial, then officiate the victim's funeral. I feel as though that's not good for the job market. Okay, I get it. Akara could act as the loving mother of a dozen orphans. Akara could teach every subject in the universe. They could even run for fucking president and win. Akara could be president of the world. President of the world? You're crazy. Wait and see. They just need to finally get out there. You remember what I told you about M&A? Well, this is why Akara is the ideal to handle it. And I'll be pleased to enlighten you about it. Of course you will! Okay, moment of truth. How do the Akara and M&A fit together? First of all, I want to defend my colleague Diana's work. I feel like you're pretty obstinate about seeing SPW as brainwashing. Spare me, she already explained it's not brainwashing but accessing our better selves, and I still don't buy it. Tough crowd. What if I told you that with the M&A regulating SPW won't lose sadness or rage? I'm starting to get sick of these acronyms. The sweet duo's objective is to create a wonderful super-functioning world, and fine-tune the program to control our most extreme effects to the status. M&A will allow sadness, but not depression. It'll allow you to be angry, but it won't allow you to be consumed by wrath. It allows you to dwell in pleasure, but won't permit utter hedonism. How am I going to get you fools to understand by altering someone's behavior as brainwashing? It's not that extreme. Why are you so against it? Let people be depressed. This will end human evolution. Why do you think you have the right to play God? Well, given his current state, I think that's appropriate, although I personally am more of that first one. And a bit of the second one. Why do you think you have the right to play God? Well, it's that simple. Because I can. Shouldn't we all be trying to change society for the better? I suppose he is just exercising his own creation potential at this point. Although, the fact that his creation potential is altering humans, I would call that damaging, and there needs to be a line drawn at exercising your creative potential. And damaging is pretty much that. You pull your strings from this fancy club. I just happen to be a super scientist backed by a powerful corporation. Suck it up. Seriously? Yeah, man, deal with it. Okay. I can hit him with all of these. Just let people be depressed. I'm not talking about not letting you have a bad week. You can be as gloomy as you want. Where you fall into clinical depression, M&A will lift you up. And prevent you from committing murder or suicide. There are uncountable psychotherapists in the world already fighting it. What's wrong with simply eradicating it from society? He makes a very sound argument there, but I still think it's morally wrong. So end human evolution. That's where you're wrong the most. M&A is specifically designed to boost human progress, shortening the joy-depressing cycles to make you not only more productive, but more creative. Being consumed by hate or envy won't get in your life or society moving. Haven't you ever found yourself wishing you could rid yourself of whatever nasty business is ruining your peace of mind? Yeah, and then I do something about it. I don't just flick a switch in my brain, and I'm better for it by doing something about it. I mean, for sounding like a TV salesman, but those days are over. Skip to the part where you tell me about Akara. You're way more obstinate than any of your colleagues, so we better not waste any more of either of our time. So neither of us will change their minds, but I'm the obstinate one. Well, you called me obstinate as well, sir. Get yourself ready for the good part. We do agree that leaving control of the emanated corporation or individual will be unethical, right? Yes? We're in luck then. We have a wonderful and ever-caving AI, which was designed with people's happiness in mind. I don't agree with that. Oh, what's that? You don't trust us handling your brainwashing device? Don't worry, this robot we've created will handle it for you. Not better. Oh no. Oh yeah, you gotta agree with me on this one. You've met Akara. If there's anyone with enough brain power to access every person's case individually, it's them. Yeah, but she's still learning about the world. Akara can't study your habits, hobbies, desires, and prejudices. Can, and keep you within optimal emotional range. I need you to leave now. Give him another drink. Get out of my bar. Playtime is over. Well, fuck. I thought we would give him another drink and ask him that last question. That'll be it for that episode. When we come back, more on Brandy's and this woman?